Normal car markets follow a simple mathematical rule. Spending more money buys you more horsepower and faster acceleration. But when you step into the ultra-luxury segment, looking at cars priced from $90,000 up to $1 million, that relationship between price and speed breaks down. To understand what buyers actually get for their massive budgets, we evaluated 10 of the most impressive flagship vehicles on the road. This scatterplot maps price against 0 to 100 speed. The data reveals a contradiction. A $90,000 BMW and a $450,000 Rolls-Royce share the exact same speed. Meanwhile, performance SUVs cost half as much as the Phantom, but are 2 seconds faster. Crossing the $150,000 threshold shifts the engineering objective from lap times toward a specific driving philosophy. Modern executive luxury traces its roots back to the 1970s, when flagship sedans first established the baseline for high-end travel. Today, spending between $90,000 and $150,000 on a standard luxury model provides highly advanced 3-liter inline-6 or 4.4-liter V8 engines. That hardware delivers substantial output, resulting in a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in 4 to 5 seconds, pacing right alongside today's dedicated sports cars. This price point also includes a heavy suite of technology, such as semi-autonomous driving systems, intelligent parking assistance, and massive rear-seat entertainment screens. The trade-off for this accessible technology is exclusivity. These are mass-produced vehicles, sacrificing the bespoke, handcrafted materials found in heritage badges. For the objective buyer, this entry tier secures 90% of the ultra-luxury experience for a fraction of the cost, offering the highest return on investment. Performance purists demand track-level agility from a vehicle with the physical space of an SUV. To force a heavy utility vehicle to handle like a low-slung sports car, engineers push these models to their limits on aggressive German testing grounds. The specifications reflect that motorsport focus, with the Aston Martin DBX707 paying up to $260,000 by 707 horsepower and a 3.3-second launch to 100. Similarly, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT relies on large air intakes, carbon fiber aerodynamics, and a specifically tuned GT suspension to remain agile in high-speed corners. Forcing a massive, heavy vehicle to grip the asphalt requires major physical compromises, specifically a significantly stiffened suspension system. Buyers in this $200,000 tier trade away a plush, cloud-like ride in exchange for aggressive, G-force-inducing driving dynamics. Between raw track speed and total isolation sits a middle ground, vehicles attempting to be both a remarkably fast machine and a private luxury lounge. The automotive market shifted in 2015 when heritage brands recognized this demand and entered the SUV space. Moving a vehicle of this size with urgency requires immense power. Engineers rely on massive 6.0-liter W12 engines to generate over 600 horsepower, pushing these large frames to 100 in under 4 seconds. That power fights against significant interior weight. The cabins are loaded with natural wood panels, heavy acoustic insulation, fold-out tables, and reclining executive chairs. A large portion of the price tag pays for the prestige of the badge, reflecting meticulous, handcrafted detail. The result is a compromise. These vehicles are incredibly fast in a straight line, but they carry too much luxury weight to beat a Porsche on a track, and too much engine aggression to match a Rolls-Royce in sheer silence. At the top of the market, ranging from $250,000 to over $1 million, priorities shift entirely to status and isolation. Mercedes-Benz and Rolls-Royce optimize these long wheel-based platforms for the rear seat VIP, placing the driver's needs second. Instead of stiff cornering, they utilize engineering like the Rolls-Royce Magic Carpet Ride suspension, a system built to absorb and erase road imperfections. The high price tags are driven by bespoke interior amenities. You are paying for total acoustic silence, handcrafted leather, and features like a ceiling mimicking a starry night sky. Despite massive V12 engines, top speeds are electronically capped at 250 km/h, and 0 to 100 times hover around 5 seconds. At this level, you are not buying transportation. You are paying $500,000 to completely isolate yourself from the outside world. Beyond $150,000, the law of diminishing returns on speed is absolute. spending more buys different flavors of exclusivity. This decision tree shows how to navigate the market and match your budget to your exact lifestyle requirements. If you demand driving engagement and track capability, follow the driver's path toward the Porsche Cayenne or Aston Martin. If you want to drive yourself but prefer straight-line grand touring and heavy comfort, choose Bentley or Range Rover. And if your primary goal is to be a passenger, your choice comes down to budget, the efficient technology of a BMW, or the prestige of a Rolls-Royce. The most successful purchase in this segment aligns your wealth with your specific definition of comfort, rather than simply chasing a faster top speed.